Bitcoin is still falling towards the downside, but don't be fooled. Bitcoin is currently still holding on towards the most important support level we have been looking for over 30 days in a row right now. And on top of that, right now it looks to be that we're creating a new consolidation pattern, and this symmetrical triangle is a pattern to be looking at. And on today's video, I will talk about the massive liquidity that currently is piling up on the top side, the funding rates that remain to be extremely high. What does this mean for the Bitcoin price action, and how could we move on from this point onwards? The Bitcoin spot ETF that's literally just days out before acceptance, and many more important charts we need to discuss right now in today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to slam that like button back above 800 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content, because right now in the immediate short term, Bitcoin has seen another slight move towards the downside, but still is holding up around that 42.4k level where we were trading on yesterday. And I personally still think that this is not a good time to flip extremely bearish on Bitcoin. Why? Is because yes, right now we're just days out before that acceptance of the Bitcoin spot ETF, but I will talk about that more later on today's video. But currently on the imminent short term, we're seeing this massive upward sloping support line getting created for Bitcoin, and every single time so far we've been touching this level, we have bounced from off this level. And once again, yesterday we retested this level and we exactly bounced from off the support target. And honestly, we're expecting a breakout of this pattern in the coming 2 to 3 days ahead of ourselves. Right now as well, the downward sloping resistance line has been providing significant amount of resistance on the top side. I mean, we got rejected for more than 6 times in a row right now here, and the lower side of support has been providing support more than 3 times in a row as well. So we're seeing Bitcoin consolidating, and honestly, it is just a matter of time before it is really going to be breaking out. And of course, if I look at the liquidation heat map for Bitcoin, we have been spotting that the majority of the liquidity has been piling up on the top side for quite a while right now here. For already the last 3 days, more and more of these short positions here on the top side have been gathering up here, and honestly, it is just going to be a matter of time before these are going to get squeezed out. To be very clear, it's worth more than 1.8 billion US dollars around that 44.6k level, and really once Bitcoin breaks above that region right there, we will see a massive short liquidation in the market. So make sure to keep your eyes wide open on that. But a thing before going further towards the content I want to be pointing out here is that still the funding rates remain to be extremely high, and that means of course that the balance of the long and short positions are a little bit outweighed towards more long positions in the market, and that is generally speaking a very bad thing as well. So make sure to pay attention towards this. Many altcoins are also extremely over leveraged at this point in the market, so a squeeze towards the downside is also a thing that I won't be surprised of. Maybe because I am expecting that Bitcoin is going to go up on that date or in that window of the Bitcoin spot ETF. Maybe we're first going to be seeing that final push towards the downside before once again crushing back towards the upside and squeezing out those short positions, and of course going up due to the fact that the Bitcoin spot ETF approval is going to get accepted. So I mean, everything could still happen for Bitcoin, but to be very honest, currently we are still sitting at this massive daily upward sloping support line. Bitcoin has been retesting this level for 4 times in a row right now, and every single time so far we've been retesting this level, we bounced from it. And like you can see, yesterday as well, Bitcoin had a massive break below this level, but it wicked all the way back towards the upside and held this level of support, and currently this 12-hourly candle as well is still holding us as support. So things are still looking good for Bitcoin, but you have to understand that right now we are literally days out before the acceptance of the first Bitcoin spot ETF. We do know that Blackrock is going to be buying 10 million US dollars worth of Bitcoin on January the 3rd to see their Bitcoin. So that is literally in an approximately 6 days. So 6 days out before Blackrock is going to be starting to be buying Bitcoin. And honestly, what I think is, and honestly, I do really think that that is going to cause the price to have a move towards the upside again. And I won't be surprised if this is really going to be happening. And honestly, if it gets accepted, there's going to be a massive amount of money flowing towards the market. So generally speaking, what I think is going to be happening, once it gets accepted, we will see a slight decreasement, and then once it goes live, we're going to see another push towards the upside for probably the coming 2 to 3 months ahead of ourselves. So yeah, I am quite bullish on Bitcoin right now here, even though that if I'm looking about which point we're currently standing in the cycle, because here's the Bitcoin halving, we usually not tend to set a new all-time high before halving, but maybe this year could be completely different. I won't say, okay, this year is different, but maybe this year it could be different, but I don't necessarily expect it as my base case scenario. But of course, if it were to be happening, I would be prepared for it. So if you want to be trading Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, make sure to check out BYBIT in the link description of today's video, because BYBIT allows you to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies with leverage. And right now, if you sign up an account using the link below, you could claim a free $1,000 position. And all you need to do here is sign up an account using the link below, complete KYC, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and you could claim this insane deposit bonus worth $1,000. So if you want to be claiming this, go to the link description of today's video, and if you can't trade on BYBIT for whatsoever reason whatsoever, make sure to go to VMAX, and if you sign up an account using the link below to VMAX, you could get a 10% cashback on all the things you are actually depositing. So that is of course also quite massive. So Bitcoin still, I said this a while ago while we were trading on the top side, Bitcoin is still not breaking out of the consolidation phase, and I've been expecting this here, that this is going to be a tough level to be breaking above of, but still I am also expecting, and I said this several times before, that we are probably going to get a final push up once we're going to enter that Bitcoin spot ETF approval window. So I don't think that this is the ultimate region to be necessarily bearish on Bitcoin. So we are creating just a new consolidation phase, a new pattern, and it's just moments before we're going to be breaking outside of this pattern. And once we break outside of this consolidation pattern here, we're probably going to see the next move getting initiated for Bitcoin. Just like we created the pattern right here for Bitcoin, we created this upward sloping flag here, this what is it, rising wedge pattern, and we broke it towards the upside, and that was the point Bitcoin was going again, right? And we're creating something similar right now as well. We're creating once again such kind of a consolidation pattern, and the moment we're going to be breaking outside of it, that is the point where we're going to see the next move getting initiated for Bitcoin. So while we are going to be moving towards the upside, there are going to be some more resistance levels ahead of ourselves, because honestly, I think 46 to 48,000 US dollars is going to be a massive level of resistance for Bitcoin, and especially the level above here, this level right here, the 50 to 52,000 US dollars is going to be also a massive level I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on, because honestly, yeah, that was a level where we previously ranked, also got a massive rejection from. So if we do move towards the upside, those are levels I'm going to be keeping my eyes wide open on. And also in terms of Ethereum has been lagging behind Bitcoin for quite a while right now here. I mean, it's seen some bounces recently a little bit. This is on the daily time frame, the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation. It has been moving down quite significantly against Bitcoin, but yeah, right now as well, it's creating this consolidation phase, and to be very honest, we're also hanging on support, and the question really remains, when are we going to be seeing that breakout? I mean, one thing we know for sure, and that is that this week is going to be massive, because Barry Silbert is even resigning from the board of investments of Grayscale, and honestly, this means that there are more steps being made towards the conversion from the Grayscale fund to the Bitcoin spot ETF. So it's just a lot of things going on this week, where we'll probably see a lot of news hit the market as well. So make sure to get ready for that. This and next week are going to be massive weeks. Even though it's the last week of the year, it's going to be a massive week for Bitcoin. So make sure to be paying attention right now here. I mean, everything is going down in just 1 or 2 weeks from now on. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will keep you guys up to date. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.